And we are live from the Flow Studio. How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. We started. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you guys
They
are
can hear
doing
you.
great. We can hear me. Yes, perfect. How's everyone doing? We are live from the Flow Studio. Thank you again for joining us. We appreciate you. If it's your first time, well, we welcome you in. We go live every Tuesday, and we are live on YouTube, Facebook group, TikTok, Instagram, and I think that's it, right? Did I go through all of
Did
them?
you say YouTube?
I said YouTube.
Then yes.
I did. All right, let's go. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are having a great day and a great start to your week. Actually, a long weekend, right? Hope you guys had a great long weekend. Um, hope you guys spent some quality time. Hopefully, you guys got to relax. But if you didn't, how many of you guys out there who's watching the live had a market? Did you guys get to your stuff, try to make some money? Let us know in the chat. How many of you guys were out there on getting some extra cash, showing the customers what you guys have? Well, I know I had a busy weekend, but anyway, I hope you guys killed it. If you guys did, let us know. And again, first of all, thank you very much for joining us. And I want to ask you, where are you guys watching from? Because we want to know exactly where you're watching from. As you can see in our little chart there, let us know exactly where you're watching from. We want to cross over. We want to cross off some states. We've been doing it for the last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of fun to watch this expand, and it's been a lot of fun. So let us know if it's your first time, and if it is, let us know where you're watching from. Also, like I mentioned, we do go live every Tuesday, and we come on here and we craft and we talk about a lot of different things. But most important, we come on here to give you guys some ideas, maybe some inspiration, ideas on what you could offer your customers with our products. And should be a good one today, because today we are going to be talking about the MakerTwist. And if you saw, it's a lot of fun because you got to twist as you twist, right? So anyways, you got to go ahead, and it should be a lot of fun. We have a lot of cool ideas for you guys, a lot of cool things that we're going to give away. So make sure you stay tuned for the entire live. You do not want to miss it. We also have a special guest that we'll bring on in a bit, a little bit more of that in a bit. I didn't get a chance to last week, but I wanted to say it before I forget. Congratulations to any of you guys if you had a graduate. Anybody who had a class of 2026, congratulations to you guys. You guys did it. It was awesome. The effort that was there, you guys finally, it paid off. So congratulations to anybody who had to graduate this past weekend or is going to have a graduate pretty soon in the next couple of weeks. Congratulations to you guys, class of 2026. Yes, we have a question, Sam?
Yeah, so there's been a few things going on.
Okay,
so one,
cool.
There was a really good comment that went along with you saying that it was a long weekend.
Yeah.
They said that it's a Tuesday masquerading as a Monday. I thought that was hilarious. And they then mentioned that they're 25 miles from the MakerFlo world headquarters.
Hey.
So they're making us sound a lot bigger than we are. But I like the way that sounded.
That
was
pretty cool, actually.
Right?
Yeah, it sounds really cool.
And then everyone's lighting up the map. So if you guys are new here and you don't understand why that's happening or why we're asking you to share where you're from, if you put where you're from, like the city or the city and state, it will like light up the map. If you put city and state, it'll light up specifically ish where your city is. Otherwise, it's all going to go right into the middle of the state. So let's continue lighting it up. Again, we're missing the middle ish.
It starts off like that.
That's okay.
It's okay. We'll get the middle part.
And then I also wanted to say hi to Catherine. She let us know she just packed up 25 grill flippers.
That's crazy.
So that's what she did with her weekend.
Sounds like sounds like it. Good for you. Again, if you're joining for the first time, thank you. We go live every Tuesday, and we're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So follow us there on all of them. That way you don't miss any of our lives. And again, like I mentioned, we are going to be talking about the MakerTwist with our 20s, our hydros, our 20 skinnies. We're going to show you a few little different things. We're going to be doing UV-DTF. I think we're even going to watch some engraving later on with some guys that, I don't know, Marc, John, some guys, not really sure, I haven't really heard of them, but I guess they're joining us later.
I think his name was Juan.
Oh, Juan? Yeah, so yeah, see, I even got the name wrong. So hopefully they're good and they know what they're talking about. But we'll see. We'll end up watching them, see what they bring to the table. We'll also have a special guest today. It's going to be a lot of fun because a lot of people are excited. And you know what? We've been having some great guests overall, after back. And I'm very excited to have her here. and it should be a lot of fun. And so make sure you guys have your questions ready along the way. If you have any, make sure you just drop them in the comments. We'll make sure to get to those and answer those as quickly as we can. What's up?
Let me know when you're ready for me to talk about the thing.
Yeah, so real quick, let's go over again what we have in line for the live. Like I mentioned, the MakerTwist guest, and we also have some free stuff that we might actually be giving out. Again, we're not going to give you the full details or when it's going to happen. You're just going to have to stay for the entire live to make sure you catch it, and you do not want to miss that. So with that said, I'm going to hand it over to Sam and have her explain a little more.
Cool. I have a couple things to tell you. One, I want you guys to know right now, we love you on Instagram and TikTok. We absolutely do. But the giveaway is only going to work for Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you guys are on Facebook and YouTube if you want to do some giveaways with us, which might happen throughout the live. I can't tell you when, but I will say you'll want to tune in for that. Secondly, we make the mistake of telling you guys about the live promotion way late into the game. So we're not going to do that today. We're going to tell you right now what the live promotion is. And Maker Michelle, they're usually an hour and a half. Sometimes they get a little longer, but an hour and a half is the target length. Okay, so what I have to say next is this is live 22. That's the week we're on, right? Live 22. So what that means, we've got two things that's going to do for you. If you DM us live 22, one, that's going to go ahead and get you some free files that we're going to go over later on today. Two, it's going to get you a recap of the live that's happening right now. And then third, it's also going to give you the replay link. Now, next, so aside from the DMing us, and that's on Facebook and Instagram, we also have a live promotion going on just for right now through the end of the day. So that's midnight our time. What that means is if you spend $99, put $99 worth of stuff in your cart, the next thing I want you to do is go ahead and put in the MakerFlo MakerTwist sample pack into your cart. Okay, put that in your cart, type in live 22, and that sample pack is going to become free. Okay, so if you guys aren't sure what that is, I can show you really quick. Do you guys want to see what that is? Should I show you really quick? Should I?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
You're speaking of it. Let's go.
All right.
I see that people are typing it in the chat.
Yes. So we're ready for it.
I
okay.
think so.
So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up my little screen share here and I'm going to show you guys. Layla, I'm going to kick off that map for just a second. And we're going to go ahead and add in this. Nope, that's not what I did. That's fine. Okay. So we have, let's go ahead and split into, where do we want to go?
Ooh, it says I see Maker Michelle, I think you said. She said she's going to be putting in her first order today. That's exciting. Awesome.
Perfect. Oh, I think it's only going to let me do 2 at a time here. So if we turn that one off, and then I have these 2 on. Okay. I think it's only going to let me do the 1. So that's okay. So we'll just go ahead and we'll do this. There we go. Now they're both here. All right. Cool. So guys, when you're on the MakerFlo site, this is the pack I'm telling you about right now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to our wholesale bulk and we're going to find this sample set. So we'll go under order samples. Okay. And then it's going to be this first one right here. So this is what you're getting for free today if you put $99 worth of things in your cart. So add $99 worth of things to your cart, then add this, type in live 22, and that's what you're going to get for free. This whole sample pack, which is going to have this starter pack right here, which will have all of these tumblers. So you're going to get 4 MakerTwist tumblers to start out that new MakerTwist life. And you're also going to get a 32-ounce hydro. Okay. So those are the 5 that come for free today for spending $99 and adding this to your bag. Okay. So hopefully that made sense to everyone. And you guys are going to do that. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and let's pull that map back on and we'll make Sam Cam go away. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully everyone understood that. Back to you, Danny.
All right. So real quick, before we get to the actual why we're here, right? I just want to remind that tomorrow, buenas tardes a todos, tenemos un nuevo episodio de Hecho con Razón con Cruz. Va a ser a las 3 de la tarde, tiempo de Arizona. Vamos a tener a Cruz en vivo con nosotros mañana. So I'm letting everybody know that tomorrow we have a new Hecho con Razón in our YouTube Spanish channel. We have a special guest, Cruz, who's going to be joining us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Arizona time in our Spanish YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed there, make sure you subscribe. Should be a lot of fun. Cruz is one of our OGs that we have when we started this apartment pretty much. So again, make sure you guys join there. questions, tengan sus preguntas. No se lo van a perder. Mañana a las 3 de la tarde voy a estar con Cruz hablando de varias cosas. So no se lo van a perder. And then the next thing I want to mention is that we have another live. Well, I shouldn't say we. I should say Mark and John have another live. And this time it's a live podcast. They're going to be live on Thursday at 4 p.m. Arizona time. It's going to be live, so make sure you guys join and bring your questions. They love to answer questions. They're going to be live for, I don't know, God knows how long, but they will be live, and they'll be live doing a live podcast episode. So again, that's this Thursday at 4 p.m. Arizona time. Join. If you haven't subscribed to their channel, go to their Instagram. It's John and Mark. And then on YouTube, Making with Purpose, subscribe to their channel. Don't miss an episode. You can go rewatch those on YouTube. You can even listen to them on Spotify and Apple iTunes. So again, that's Thursday, a live podcast episode. And yeah, so we invite everybody to join. Make sure you come in and have some questions ready for the guys. Cool. Anything else?
I think they all understood what I was trying to say there, even though I felt like I said it too fast. We'll go over it again later. But in the meantime, I think we're all good. I see people placing their orders. For anyone who's asking, oh, I just placed an order or I just got an order, can you add it? I'm so sorry. The orders move way too fast. And I mean, they're only in the warehouse for another 19 minutes or so. So it's probably stacked on a pallet this high already, and you can't see, really high. So I apologize for that, but it's only during the live and until midnight. So hopefully that'll help you out. If you have somebody else who's maybe looking to place an order, maybe you can even squeeze this on their order. They don't need to know. Just tell them you want to help them reach a certain dollar amount. But hopefully that helps. And thanks again, guys. But yeah, I'll go back to you, Danny.
Awesome. Sweet. Thank you. So real quick, Sam did mention free designs. Let me show you real quick if I can get this here. This is one of them here. Check that out. You're going to be getting one of these designs. One of the four.
There's five.
Five of them? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is one of them here that you can get for free on this weekend's live. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm going to show you this one on our Hydro gold plated. Check that out. How cool is that? Okay. And then I'm going to show you one more. And then we're gonna get to our guests here, but yeah, so you get free designs for free on this week's live. So make sure you guys are checking that out, taking advantage of that. But again, we're here for the crafting. We're here to inspire you guys. That's the whole point of the live. So let's get to it.
Here, 1 second, real quick.
Okay,
so I've got somebody. So Maker Michelle said, I can only get the Live 22 free product, but not the save 10% on my order for ordering 10% of 25. So no, you can do the build a bundle still. Absolutely. Do your build a bundle. Once you've hit 99, then go ahead and add the sample pack, because the build a bundle, you don't get that 10% off by adding a code. It's by literally doing the bundle part of it. So once you build the bundle, then go ahead and add that sample pack that I just showed you, and then the code, and you should be able to get both that build a bundle 10% and that live sample pack. But that's a great question. So yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Glad. I hope that helps. But real quick, so let's get to why we're here. Like I mentioned earlier, we have a special guest today. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope that you guys enjoy this guest. We've been able to talk to her a few times, and she was nice enough to take some time out of her day to join us here on the live. So with further ado, can we bring our special guest on?
Yes, let's make the map go away.
Let's go. And then please give everybody in the chat, let's give a round of applause for Sarah.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. How are you tonight?
Fantastic. We're here, and I couldn't ask for anything else. So I am here and ready to go. And again, thank you for joining us. I know that you are a very, very, very busy person, so we don't want to take up too much of your time, but we do appreciate you taking time and being here with us.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. This is great. I love my MakerFlo stuff. I talk about it all the time. If people follow me, they know it. So I'm really happy to be doing this with you and showing people how to be successful with these.
And exactly, that's the whole point of these lives, right? That's what we want to do. That's what we want to go ahead and share with everybody. So if you don't know Sarah, which again, I say it all the time, shame on you. Please, why don't you share a little bit about you with us and anybody else that has maybe not seen how creative you are and doesn't follow you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Love to. So my name is Sarah VanderKooy, and I am behind Creative Ramblings, and I've been creating content for 14 years. I have to count in my head sometimes because that feels like way too long, but that's what I've been doing. Right now, my main focus is on YouTube, and I create tutorial style videos on craft tech machines and materials, all in an effort to help you move forward in your creative journey. Everybody's kind of in a different place. Some of us are hobby makers, some of us are small business owners, some of us are right in between and we don't quite know what we want to do. And so my job, I feel, is to teach you how to use machines and materials so you can be successful. I didn't start out that way. 14 years ago, I started out as a blogger, and I was selling paper crafts on Etsy, so cards and wedding invitations and party favors. And I thought it would be kind of fun to start a blog to teach people how to make some of these, how to make your own wedding invitations, that kind of thing. And over the years, I did both and found that I really liked the teaching side better than the making, not better than the making side, but I got more out of the teaching side. I started to build this community of makers, and we just got to chat and learn from each other, and it's blossomed into what it is today.
That's awesome. If you guys probably have seen a couple of our videos on our page, and I mean, the way you are so detailed from step to step, from start to finish, and on how to display it, like it's great, and you do a fantastic job. That it's so easy. It's easy to learn from you. I've watched a couple of your videos, and it's like instant. I was like, I get it. Like, you go straight to the point. Yeah, and so it's been great watching you. And again, thank you for doing this, because we do appreciate that. And that's the whole point, like I mentioned, of these lives, just to kind of share these to someone that's where they're starting or kind of stuck somewhere, give them that little push to get either inspired or try something new, right? And so it's scary trying something new, but again, with the way you explain things and the way you go step by step, it just makes it so easy.
Yeah, and that's always been my goal. I figure I remember back to like my first laser and what it felt like to get it out of the box. And I've told this story to some people before, but like my first laser sat in the box for a couple of weeks after it got here because I was scared. Like, I know how to use my Cricut. I don't know how to use this thing. And so I don't want other people to feel like that. I don't want their machine to have to sit in the box. I will hold your hand and walk through it, get you through that first project so you have confidence to then go create.
Right. And you know how many times we've actually heard of that? Like, oh, it's in the corner in the garage. It's like, what do you like? Why? Like, you invested so much and that's where you have it at. Like, just open it. Yeah, it is scary. I get that, but you're not gonna get to anywhere if it's just sitting in the corner in the box. So again, thank you guys. Thank you for doing what you do. And again, you do it fantastic. Real quick, I see that you have a couple of our tumblers and the MakerTwist. How has that helped you, or how has that kind of made it impact in not only with you but in your community?
Yeah, so I love these. I have a lot of them. I was pulling these out and I realized that I really like purple because I have a whole lot of the purple here in different sizes. So I'm a full-time content creator. I sell my things here and there almost out of necessity because I make a lot of stuff when creating videos, but I'm really particular in where I sell. However, I spend a lot of time going to markets, going to craft fairs, stopping in boutiques, whether that's locally or if I'm on vacation or I'm visiting somebody, because I can't accurately create content unless I really know what's trending, what people want, what are people making, what's selling, what's not selling. So I'm out there a lot. And we have seen that tumblers are everywhere. Sublimation tumblers, vinyl, laser engraving, they are everywhere. And if you want to create a product that is going to stand out, you need a couple things. One, you need really unique art that is going to stand out from other people, but you also need a really high quality tumbler. Like, if I'm going to go spend $30, $20 on a tumbler, I don't want a piece of junk. I want something nice, right? And so I feel like these MakerFlo products, specifically the twist, has been a big plus in that area, because I'm sitting here, I'm drinking my water out of this one that I use all the time. I take this everywhere. It doesn't leak. This is just what I use, so that I'm able to confidently tell to people, like, this won't leak on you. This is going to be an effective tumbler, and it looks cute.
you stand by it then, right? Like, you can't be saying one thing and you got to be able to back it up. And obviously that's our whole thing too here. Like, we don't want to be, and I think we've told you from the beginning when we first met, like it's so important for us to hear the feedback, right? We want to make sure that the product actually works, and if it doesn't, then we got to fix something on our end, right? Because we don't want to give you guys not something that doesn't work. What's the point of that, right? So obviously, like that's a big thing for us. You know, we tell everybody who we talk to, like, let us know the truth. Do you like it? You don't? It works. It doesn't. Let us know. What can we fix? What can we make it better? Because obviously, we want to be that company. We want to have those products that are always going to be successful, not only for us, but most importantly for you guys, or for any crafter that is out there, you know, working with our tumblers or our products. Yes, I think we have a question.
Well, I'm just going to interrupt you really quick to let you know that, Sarah, I have not seen so many like hellos directly to you since we've had a guest come on.
But now, so thank you.
Yeah, everybody in the chat knows you and loves you, and they're super excited for this. I will remind you guys, if you have questions for Sarah, post them in the chat. I've been posting the kudoses like to the conversation as we're going, but yeah, just feel to drop them in here, and I'm sure she'd love to help.
Yeah, absolutely.
I read a quick, I think someone's looking for a 20-ounce water bottle that fits in a cup holder. Well, we have your solution right here. This is it right here. These 20 fit perfectly in a cup holder. And again, we're not lying. We stand by everything we're saying on our tumblers. They fit perfectly on in your cup holder without a doubt. I stand back here live telling you that it fits.
Even the 40 fits in my little car.
The 40, yes. Even the 40 fits in it, correct, yes.
Yeah, so, mine was in my car for school pickup today, and it fits because it goes right here. Like, this fits.
It does fit, yes. You mentioned earlier that, you know, you go to markets, and do you go as a spectator, or do you go have you done a market where you set up and you've done all that, right? What's the difference?
I don't do them often.
Yeah, how do you set up for when you're actually going?
Go ahead, Danny. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I think we're having a little delay here, but I was going to ask, how do you go ahead and set up knowing what you're going to take and what you're going to offer to someone that's thinking of doing a market? How would you go about it? What kind of advice would you give someone that is heading in that direction, but not sure how to prepare or what to take, or an easy setup, right? Because you don't want to overwhelm yourself as well, being your first time. What kind of advice would you give someone like that?
So I think you need to know your market. So you need to know what you're getting into and almost kind of anticipate their needs, right? So know what you're getting into. So I was at this really cool event, and I was not selling at it. I was there as a guest. Our local library had a local author festival for the first time. And it was so cool. It was authors from all over the state, and they did workshops, and you got to meet them. I signed books, but then all these bookshops were there, and then food trucks. There was somebody selling little homemade cookies. And I thought that event like that would be very cool to do like a Tumbler bar at. And you can apply this to any organization. But my thought was, people go to these events and they're excited. People were all buying all the tote bags that were there. They were buying everything that was there. So if they could walk away with a custom tumbler to remind them of that event, I think that would go over very well. So what I would do in that situation is I would pick tumblers in maybe 3 colors that matched the organization. My library's got a whole rainbow of colors, but I would pick some that matched, and then I would pick the coordinating MakerTwist handles. And then, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite way right now to customize is UV DTF decals. As much as I love lasers, because I really do, I use them all the time, I am loving UV printing, and specifically UV DTF on these. But when you go to a market, you can't always bring your giant laser with you. A whole bunch of pre-printed like UV DTF decals. And these are so easy to do within minutes in person. And the cool thing about this is this draws your customer in. They're not just looking at like a finished product and going, do I like this? Do I not like this? They're walking in and going, I really like this event or this organization that I'm supporting, and I want to take it to their home. So, you know, you pick your tumbler, you pick your handle, you pick your sticker. I created for you. You're out of there, and you were part of the process.
That's exactly what I was going to say. They're not only are they there, but now they're part of the event, right? Now they're just not as a spectator. Now they're part of it. They were able to enjoy it. They were able to customize something that they wanted at their own their own like. So
Mhm.
and you did actually answer a question I was going to ask you, being that you do multiple crafting. I was going to ask you, what was your favorite one? Because like you mentioned, you have laser machines as well, but and now you mentioned also that UV-DTF and UV printing, but being that you do use an engraver as well, how easy has it been to use these 20s, the whole MakerTwist line, right? There's no notches, there's no screws or anything like that. And if you guys have not seen how they come packaged, this is how they come. They come with matching boxes, and you got a little window here that you can see. As you can see the back of Sarah. Sarah's going to go ahead and put that back in their box, but they come individually boxed with the little plastic, right? Also as well. And then once you take the wrapper off, you get your lid. And remember, we did mention that this is a leak-proof lid with a slide down. You can see right here, slide down. Oh, wrong angle, but there it goes. And then inside, you get a matching straw. Okay, and then also, we mentioned this last week, I believe, but you guys do get a care card. That way you guys could take care of your tumbler, and you can offer it to your customers like that. They say, oh, well, how do I clean it? You let them know that there's a care card inside for best results. But yeah, again, and then again, if you're going to engrave, there's no notches, there's no screws, nothing that you have to take out or unscrew. You're just ready to go. Go ahead and attach it to your rotary, and you're ready to go. So I'm guessing it's been pretty easy for you to engrave on tumblers.
Yeah. They're super easy to engrave on. And the only one I brought upstairs that's engraved is the skinny one. You're doing a full wrap, it's super easy because you can twist these either way, right? So you can hold it this way or this way. I don't know what technically that's called, but you can twist it both ways.
Right, correct.
But sure, I like that word. So full wrap are really easy to do, and these, even the taper ones, are super easy to do. Once you know how to laser engrave a tapered tumbler, so easy to do. What I like though is you can put the handle on, screw it exactly where you want, and then if you're just doing like a graphic on the front, you can line up exactly where you want that graphic, so that when you're finished and you put the handle on, it's centered for you perfectly. Like with something like this, like a sticker, it's on there right in the center where you want it.
Right in the center, exactly. There's no way of missing it.
No.
There's no way of misplacing that design where you want it. Real quick, I wanted to remind everyone that, remember, we do have some stuff coming up, maybe giveaways. We do have other guests that are going to join us on the live, so make sure you guys are staying for the entire live. Don't miss it. Don't message us tomorrow like, I missed it. What happened? Where's my? Oh, that's, sorry. That's what we tell you. You got to be here on the live, the entire live, to miss it. And I think we have a question, Sam.
Yes, there's a couple. So one, Elizabeth Brown on YouTube said, I'd like to try out some DTF from the X-Tool system to see how I like it on fabric. Is it possible to get some samples to see what the machine delivers? It might be possible, but you'd have to take that up with X-Tool. We do not have that machine, nor do we have those samples, unfortunately. So I can't do that for you, but maybe X-Tool can. Reach out. You never know. And then somebody asked on Instagram, is it possible to get templates for MakerFlo tumblers? We do have several templates available on the site. I know for sure we have them for all the sublimation ones. And then we also have all the specs, and we have the product sell sheets for all of the engravable ones. So you should be able to find most of what you need there. Otherwise, just reach out to sales@makerflo.com, and we're happy to get you what else you need.
Awesome. Great questions. And again, thank you, Sarah, for being here with us. If you join us, as Sarah, she was nice enough to join us for a little bit here and take a little bit of time of her time join us here to share some information with you guys. And so yes, we're here live, and again, we go live every Tuesday. We craft, we talk crafting, we give ideas, we hope to inspire anyone who's watching. And if you have questions along the way, feel free to drop them in the comments. Do we have any other questions, Sam?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Let me see. That's it.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Again, so Sarah, going back to what we were talking about crafting and 20s and the MakerTwist and everything, being that, like I mentioned earlier, you do a lot of different type of crafting, whether it's engraving or UV-DTF right now. What is the one that you're actually focused on right now? Is there something specific?
That's a tough question. Lasers. I have so many lasers, and so that tends to be what I'm going for. I just got a new one that I've been playing around with, so that's kind of been a daily process, just getting to know the machine. I try to really immerse myself in a new machine when I get it, so that by the time I make the video, I feel like I'm an expert, and you can trust me and you can ask me the questions. So it's usually lasers, but I got a UV printer last year, and that really kind of changed the game. There is just so much you can do. And I think if you're a laser creator, if you have been engraving stuff with lasers, there might be a place for UV printing in your business. If you think through the kind of designs and the kind of art that you create and you're putting on tumblers or whatever other blank that you have, jewelry, keychains, that kind of thing, you could probably create some of that art in a colorful PNG and print it onto all kinds of different materials and just expand your business a little bit more. Whereas laser engraving is not necessarily colorful, but that UV printing can be. So UV printing has been really fun, and it's been fun to learn something new.
And that's the thing, right? Sometimes trying something new that you had no idea of, and then also stepping out of your comfort zone could be a game changer. So I mean, the fact that you got to just kind of try it, right? You just never know. Obviously, if you can get to those steps, good for you, great. Just try it. You'll just never know. Yeah.
However, if you want to try UV printing, but you don't want to invest thousands of dollars in a UV printer, you can order these, and MakerFlo does this. So you can create your own designs and order UV DTF like stickers or decals, and you could do a test run on a tumbler bar like this for a local school or a chamber of commerce or something like that and see how they go over. And if you're doing really well with this, then maybe it's time to invest in a UV printer. But I like this because you can't do that with lasers. You can't borrow laser engraving.
Right.
Buy the decals. So that's a really cool way to just sneak in there and see if you like it.
Not even if you say please.
That would work.
You could try. You could try, but I don't know. But yeah, you could actually, or you can go onto the MakerFlo website and you can order some UV DTFs, and they'll be delivered straight to your door. That's something else that we do offer. So thank you for mentioning that. What else? Do you have any other questions, Sam?
I mean, so I do have a question.
There you go.
And this is just something that we've seen you do so many times that you just make it look easy. But tell us why you like to use the tumbler bar. Like, what benefit do makers have from using something like that?
Yeah, I think so. From a customer perspective, if I am walking through a festival and there's all kinds of handmade businesses set up there, sometimes you walk in and maybe you don't feel drawn in because you're not quite sure what you're looking for. With a create your own bar, and I've seen these with tumblers, I've seen them with hats, I've seen them with t-shirts. You can go in and start looking at those stickers and thinking, what color combination would I do? And it draws that customer in right away. Even if they don't know if they're ready to buy, they start playing around with ideas. There's a lot of people out there who like creative things, but don't have the machines and materials at home to create them themselves.
Right.
So this gives them an opportunity to make a tumbler when they don't have stuff at home to do it. Again, I've seen them with t-shirts and with hats too. And most people don't have a hat press at home. So to be able to do it at somebody's booth and feel like you're being part of that making process, I think is really cool and invites that customer in, and they're going to feel really special walking away with their tumbler.
Right, absolutely. And I'm gonna while you were explaining that, I was actually gonna try to UV DTF this cup while we're here, and just show how easy it is to do it, and it doesn't take a lot of time. Nice, it's simple. It's very, very simple. Again, a little thing that I know Sarah mentioned earlier, like you want to go ahead and kind of want to lighten it up real quick. But while I do that, I think Sam has a question. So I'm going to hand it over to Sam.
Yes. Okay. So there's a few questions. One, somebody's asking about the UV. Sarah, did you say you have a UV printer?
I do. Awesome.
So they want to know, how do you love your UV? They've been researching UV printers and they want to purchase one by the end of the year.
I love my UV. I got it as a beta tester, and so I've been through a lot with it. I actually got a second machine because the first, beta testing is interesting because it doesn't always work the first time. That's what we're there for. So I have done a lot of testing and a lot of work with it. And once you figure out what you're doing and you know how to use it, it's fantastic. It works. It just works. And right now on the market, I think that's probably the most affordable home UV printer that's out there. And anybody who owns a small business knows that that's really important because we can't put all of our money into big fancy machines. We need to keep some of it. So yeah, I love my Eufy. I highly recommend it. There's other companies coming out with UV printers, but they're not out yet. So, if you need one now, I highly recommend it.
Cool. And then there was one more question. They were saying, so if they're going to do something like this, like a Tumbler bar, how much sticker stock would you plan on having at a Tumbler bar event? And I think it really depends, right? Like on how many people are expected at the event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And you can work with the organizer on that to get, especially if it's not an inaugural event that's been going on for a while. But with the stickers, I would probably overstock those. It always looks good. I wouldn't have my stickers there right now. They're just kind of laying in front of me. I would have some kind of display of them. And if you've got a thick stack of each sticker, I think that looks a little more presentable versus having just one of each. But I would go heavy on that, especially if you could then reuse them at your next market.
Got it. Okay, cool. And then we're also having a lot of people ask like about timing. So I think they're having FOMO, like maybe they missed some of this live. So the live started about 30 minutes ago, well, 35 to be exact. So we've been doing this for just a little bit long, but don't worry, there's also a replay available directly after this live happened. So if you missed any of it, go back to YouTube, you can watch it. The deal that we have is going to be going on until midnight tonight. So if you're not sure what that is, or if you want some friends to get in on it, make sure you just share that information with them. And there wasn't a start time in the email. We're really sorry about that. We'll make sure that there is one next time. And yeah, I think that's about it. I know that there's something happening really soon, Sarah. So I don't know if you have any other little bits or tidbits of information you want to give out or any like last minute plugs you want to do, but I'm going to hand it back to Danny and you.
Sure. So two things. One, that sample pack that you're talking about, that's phenomenal. It's a really great way to like physically get your hands on these and go, would my customers like this? Do I like it? And then play around with lasering or UV DTF or whatever you're using to personalize it. That's awesome. You guys are awesome for doing that. The other thing I really like, and I talked about this on my channel before, but your cell sheets on your website. So if I do one design on one thing, I can then take that cell sheet and it shows it in every color and every design. It's a great way to not have to have every single tumbler and every color in stock. Those are two things you can really take advantage of.
Awesome. Cool. I did have a couple last minute questions kind of fly in. One, what is a tumbler bar?
That's a great question. Yeah. Yeah.
Create your own tumbler. So you pick your tumbler, you pick your lid, you pick your DTF sticker, and I put it together for you on the spot. I have seen these with t-shirts. I have seen these with hats. I have seen these with bag charms. It's a really cool way to get the customer drawn into your booth and get them involved in the creation process.
Awesome. And that's true. Like, because it really is, it's about engagement. It's about personalization. And the fact that like, they have something to do with the finished product, right? Because it's more like a collaboration at that point, right?
It is, and I love it. And you get to chat a little bit. You get to know each other a little bit. It's really fun. And Danny's just did a sticker. Like it goes really fast. So
it really does. Like it was really quick. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little struggling there because I didn't lesson learned. I didn't lay it flat enough. So it did. There was a little piece that kind of, you can see the E here, but remember to make sure that it's flat completely. But yeah, it's very easy. Not hard. Again, you could even order from us directly to your door if you're looking to. And again, the 4th of July is coming, so little options there that you can think of as well. So very, very detailed and very specific, especially 4th of July is coming on. Oh, there it is.
All right.
There it is.
So guys, there's something happening right now. So everybody, let's all thank Sarah. So let's put it up in the chat, like your favorite emoji to give Sarah, whether it's like a whoop whoop or it's a little clapping or like the praise to Sarah because she was amazing. Throw some emojis in here and then let's get into the live deal. Sarah, do you want to plug your handle one more time for everybody?
Absolutely. Come find Creative Ramblings on YouTube, Instagram, and anywhere else, but you will get the most out of me on YouTube, and I would love to see you there. Thank you so much for having me, and good luck with the giveaway.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Sarah.
Sarah. Take care. We'll see you later. All right. Now, I'm going to ask my friend Layla, who is here. Layla, do you want to hop on for a second and maybe show them the wheel?
of doom.
Hey guys, it's Layla. Look.
Hi, everyone. Okay.
Oh, we can't hear you. It's okay. It's probably a sound thing. We'll fix it for you next time for sure. But everybody, this wheel is here because of Layla. So let's all get excited about the wheel. Thank you so much, Layla. We appreciate you doing this. Guys, do you want to know how the wheel works? I think some of you already know because I see it happening. So let's do a capital live 22 in the chat. So all caps, live 22. Again, my Instagram, my TikTok friends, you need to get over to YouTube if you want to play this game because it's only happening on YouTube and Facebook right now. So here we go, live 22. As you guys start popping those in and our internet agrees with us, the names will start to roll into that chat. We might refresh it in a second here because it looks like it's taking a second. But yeah, so it's gonna start popping your names in real quick here. I see all of those live 22s. This is amazing. So many people coming in.
That's a lot.
Guys, so while we're giving the wheel a chance to do its thing and get real wheelie, oh, Cindy's got a great chance. So let's talk about what the freebie is today, right? So let's go ahead. And just for those who have been struggling a little bit, just to remind you, we have a new MakerFlo MakerTwist sample pack. Okay, guys? So I'm going to show that off really quick, just so you guys can kind of see it. Bear with me one moment while you guys are live 22ing. I'm going to go ahead and just bring that into the game. Okay, so let's add a third camera. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. So there's the wheel. It is doing its thing. This is the MakerFlo MakerTwist sample pack. So you guys should see right here where it says starter pack. That is the one that we are doing for free with the live offer today. Well, not only are we doing that, but we're also going to give away, I think, one right now. I think that sounds good. So we're going to go ahead and we'll do this MakerTwist sample pack. And I see a lot of you guys asking for the speaker. The speaker is a different deal. It is not part of today's live. But since you guys are all here and you guys want the speaker, I'm going to give a speaker with this MakerFlo MakerTwist sample pack. And I'm going to give you an apron. So we're going to have this sample pack that includes all of those cups there. So it's got the black 40, the pink 30, the baby blue 20, the classic, by the way, and then a yellow 20-ounce skinny, and then a gold-plated white 32-ounce hydro. So all 5 of those tumblers as part of the starter pack will be yours for free with a speaker and an apron. Okay? So, guys, let's see how that wheel is doing. Danny, do you want to check on Layla and see if this is good to go? I know that there's only a few names on there, but I know that they are coming, so don't worry.
More time. Yeah.
All right. So, guys, let me go ahead and check the chat.
More time.
We got a lot of live 22 going on. Okay, so they said more time. So let's show you guys a little bit more, okay? So, oh, they need the apron. Guys, this is definitely, make sure you get your name in there. If you're not sure, just go ahead and type it again. It's all capital, all one word. So live 22. So LIVE 22, no space, all caps. And yeah, it's going to keep coming in. This one, we'll give our Facebook and our Instagram, our Instagram and our TikTok people a chance to get over there. So if you guys are on Instagram and you want to play, make sure you're popping over to YouTube or Facebook. Same thing with TikTok. If you guys are on and you want to play, make sure you pop on over. I see a lot more names in there now, so that's good. They're popping in. Layla, let us know when we have the go-ahead to give this a spin. And guys, I will say later on today, we also have more new things happening. We'll be having John and Marc join us from their awesome makerspace. I know we've showed off a lot of laserette and wood products with them, but they're going to show you what they can do with their jig system for tumblers. So pretty exciting. There's a lot of names now.
There, look at that.
So many names.
Whoa,
so you guys, yeah, so many names that the wheel is starting to make my head hurt a little bit because these glasses only do so much. We're good?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's spin it. Let's spin it. Let's spin it.
All right, good luck.
Go ahead.
Good luck to
Here
everyone.
we go. It's spinning. All right, and now this winner, whoever wins, make sure you're paying attention. Okay. So it is Maria. Let me go ahead and make my other screen go away so that we can see that a little better. All right. So Maria, you are the winner, Maria Acevedo. So make sure you go ahead and send us a DM on Instagram or Facebook and send us your email, and we'll go ahead and get that package out to you, okay? So Maria Acevedo, congratulations. You are the winner of the first prize today. And I mean,
congratulations.
There's 145 people on right now. So if we can keep this going, guys, I might have to do another giveaway.
There you go.
But I mean, it just depends on if you guys want to do another giveaway or what. And again, Maria, what you won today is going to be that MakerFlo MakerTwist sample pack with the 5 different tumblers. You're also going to get an apron and a speaker from us. So congratulations. Please make sure you DM us that email. Otherwise, I can't contact you. And let's go back to the live.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Congratulations, Maria. Make sure you contact us so you can get that giveaway to you. And then real quick, before we jump in, I want to show you the other designs that we have available for you guys for free during the live here. So if you did miss it, we are going to be giving free. We are giving out free design files for free. So make sure you take advantage of that as well. This is another one right there. Okay. And then there's this one as well. On a rainbow plated tumbler. Oh, I think I wasn't centered anything, but there you go. Okay, those are 2. And then in case you missed it, here are the other ones as well. Check this out. Right there. Okay, and then this one on our hydro, on our gold-plated tumbler. How cool is that? So again, these are the free files that you will receive. And
So
I think one more.
Just real quick before you do that. So someone's asking, can you please show the speaker one? So we don't have a speaker tumbler. There is a promotion for a speaker that's separate from this live, but it's not something we have with us right now to show. So I apologize for that. But hopefully that answers the question, and let me know if I am not answering it.
And then the last one here that we have for you guys as well. So again, take advantage of the free files that we are giving out. Okay. With that said, yes, these are engraved, and these are all of our MakerTwist, from our hydro to our 20 to our electroplated to our skinny electroplated. I think with that said, I think there's someone else that we want to kind of bring on, and they want to talk about engraving. Like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the live, I don't know if these guys are going to be any good. Never heard of them. Hopefully they know what they're talking about. I mean, we're going to have to find out. So
I've got to clear some things up. Okay. Though. There's a lot of questions.
Okay, cool. Let's do that first.
There's a lot of questions coming in, and I could type them, but I feel like I won't type them quickly enough. So let's just go through them one by one. So first, someone said that we need true maroon. We have it. You want to hand that to me? So that cup is maroon. It may not have maybe looked that way in
I'll show you the maroon
the camera,
and the red one.
But it is very maroon. Yeah, this doesn't quite look it like, here we go. When it's like in the shadow, that's when it looks the most maroon.
This is the red one, so you can tell the difference.
For difference. It looks like a completely different tumbler now, now that it's next to the red. But yeah, so there is maroon for the person asking for that. And then someone was asking, I didn't see my name on the list. Was I included? Absolutely. It just takes time to catch up. So the internet here, we're using so much for the live that it takes a little time over there. But you were definitely in the drawing as long as you typed in capital live and 22 all in one space. You're good to go. And then someone else asked, let's see. They were asking about the speaker. They wanted to get the speaker too. So the speaker is not part of this live 22 promotion. So if you got an email earlier about a free speaker promotion, that is going to be separate. The way that our system works is it will only take one code at a time. So if you're trying to use live 22 and an additional code, only one is going to work, and it's just going to be that first one that you type in. So hopefully that answers that question as well. And I know Maker Michelle, you are new to this, so you are encountering all kinds of shenanigans. If you email me after this, again, that's collabs, COLLABS @makerflo.com. We'll make sure to follow up with you specifically to make sure we're answering all your questions. We also have sales @makerflo.com, where Mel and Mila are always happy to answer those customer service questions as well. Okay. And then I think I got all of the questions out of the way. People were really excited to see the maroon after that. And then, oh, they're asking about the files. How do you get the files? So if you DM us live 22, you're going to be able to get those files that Danny was showing off that were engraved on cups. So those are all available.
DM us where?
On Facebook or on YouTube. So good question. And then the link from the DM on Facebook is not working. We'll look into that. I see it working in the chat, so it should be working. But we'll make sure it says done. Check your messages. Cool. So that just went through. But yeah, so hopefully that was all the questions. If I missed any, please make sure that you let us know. Oh, there was one more. They asked if the things in the sample pack come with stickers or designs. They do not. So they're going to come blank. So I don't know if you want to show me like a blank tumbler.
So let me show you guys right off the bat how it looks. So this is individually. This is just our 20 classic. 20 ounce classic. So they're going to come just like this. They're going to go individually packed, boxed. Unless you get a case, you'll get 25 of these. But if you get a single one just like this, you're going to have your box that matches your tumbler. They're going to come individually bagged just like that. Again, this is how it looks. The screen, the MakerTwist lid. Again, these are all leak proof. You have your matching straw, and then inside you get your care card as well. Each tumbler comes with a care card and a matching straw. But that's how our tumblers come packed.
Awesome.
Okay. And again, if you do end up getting your handles, remember how Sarah showed you guys that you have your little opening handle holder there, just like that. And there it is. Okay. So again, matching box, matching straw, individually boxed. Cool. Hopefully that helps. All right. What else? What more?
Okay.
More questions. All right. Cool. Awesome.
So yes. So more questions. And these are great questions, by the way.
Awesome.
You guys, honestly, like these lives are your time to treat it like an Ask Me Anything. So you're in the right place, asking the right people. Because if I don't know the answer, guess what? There's about to be 2 guys that hop on that if they don't know the answer, we'll figure it out. They will make you one. But I'm seeing people asking, how do you DM on YouTube? So I'm very sorry if I misspoke. The DMs are on Instagram and Facebook only. That's where you DM us, because you can't on YouTube. It won't let you. Now, if you're someone looking for the free files who does not have access to the socials, send us an email. Once they're available on the site, I'll go ahead and send you a direct link to where those are. Okay. And again, you can email us sales@makerflo.com. Cool. And then someone else asked, if I order the case of tumblers, will I still get the tumblers individually packaged? Absolutely. So basically, we elevate the packaging to where you get the box that Danny just showed you, and then that box is put inside another case. So you get like a box within a box, basically. So they're extra protected. They're also individually wrapped and still individually packaged with a bag, a care card, and that foam for the tumbler lid, or I'm sorry, handle, in case you add that on later on. So
That's right.
Perfect.
That's right. Awesome. What's up?
They're asking me to kick out bots. I will try, but I've never seen that option here. So we'll try. But just know too, for people that might think other people are being bots by typing in live 22, if they're hopping onto the live late while it's still happening, but not quite at the time that it's happening for them, you might be seeing their comments pop in.
Right.
So it might look out of place, but they might be real. So I don't want to kick them out. But yeah, and then someone said, "Go Saints."
Yeah, so
I don't know what
that
that's
comment,
about.
but yes, they had a great idea. This would just picture a Saints logo on this. It would be awesome. It would look great, whether a helmet or the Saints or just Saints on it. I mean, yeah, it'll look great. Pick your favorite team. And that's what you could. Great thing about these too. You know, pick your favorite team, customize it to that, and yeah, I'm sure you guys will hit a home run out of it. So yeah, so are we ready to go?
I think we're ready.
We're ready.
There are some people that
right.
have been waiting
patiently,
to talk to you.
Very, very patiently.
Yeah.
Again, thank you guys. Again, I apologize in advance just in case these guys, you know, I don't know them. So let's get these guys in here. Hopefully they give us some knowledge. Let's welcome in Marc and John. I think this is the name.
Juan.
Right? Juan. See, again, I got it wrong. There it is.
What's up? Hey, sound check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Nice. What's happening, man?
Not much. How are you doing?
Good. We're in the the Flow production room here. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks with give me the MakerTwist, Danny. Come on, show us how to do the dance.
You missed it. You know what? Just for you. Just for you. Here you go.
Teach a gringo. Oh, I need the cup.
With the cup too. Come on.
You gotta add those hips in.
These hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie. I need some practice. I'm a too gringo, you know.
So what you guys working on over there? What do you guys have
All right, we're gonna show you some MakerTwist tips and tricks, and I gotta say, guys, that offer on there is absolutely fire. So if those who haven't redeemed that sample pack offer, I mean that's an incredible deal. It's like $60 in tumblers that we're giving away for free today during the live, and so I gotta give you guys props for coming up with that offer, because that's an amazing offer for people to get started with the MakerTwist tumblers. If you've ever been interested in the tumblers, it's like now's the best time to do it. And the fact that you guys are throwing in the hydro bottle, that's phenomenal.
Not only that, but now you're getting files for them too. So if you're an engraver, you got designs for you to engrave. So
yeah,
perfect start.
Yeah,
I think we have a question on this side. I think.
Okay, they're not questions, they're comments. First, actually, I'll save this one for last. So one, they're excited. They said, "Oh wow, we have to dance doing the tumblers now."
Yeah.
And someone said the truffle shuffle. And then someone's laughing at the gringo comment. And then Sheila, as soon as you guys popped on, says, "I have a question for Marc and Juan." And she
Marc
said,
and Juan, you got a new name, buddy.
She said, "When are the leatherette trays coming out?"
Cool. Are you ready to do this?
We're gonna show,
Skip
we're gonna
right
take you guys
over it,
around
huh?
a little bit.
Skip right over it.
All right, Mark, where are we going?
All right, so we're going to show you guys kind of where we go and pick the tumblers, and we're going to go to the tumbler wall in the warehouse in the production area. So these are tumbler goals for those makers, that need to have all the MakerFlo styles and shapes and colors, because this is our rainbow wall. I know you have one there behind you, Danny, but we also have one here.
Whose is better? Let's see. Whose is better?
I'll show you.
Oh, all right.
I got you beat a little bit. I got you beat tumblers. And so, one of the best benefits of the MakerFlo tumblers is the boxes that they come in, because in your production room, you can easily see the colors you have and the sizes you have. So that's why we made the color of the box to match the tumbler, so you know exactly what you have. They're not all put in white boxes and you're trying to remember, the SKUs and the barcodes for each one. You can easily see what you have. So we're going to engrave. What are we going to engrave today?
We're gonna engrave 6 tumblers,
Okay.
skinnies,
Come down here. Where the skinnies at?
6.
all the way to the bottom left.
Here we go.
Powder coated, electroplated. What skinnies?
We're gonna do 5 white ones, and you're picking the red one.
Yeah, so I got a red one.
Awesome.
And then this is how we've done the handles, guys. So the handles, we simply just put in these stackable trays. These buckets are awesome.
Yeah, these are cool.
And so these are stackable, so you can go as high as you want with these stackable bins. And then we've just labeled them what size the lid is, the handle, and what color it is. So this is a black 40-ounce and 30-ounce handle. And so this is a great way to organize all your handles in your production room, in your warehouse, in your shop. So the 20-ounce, let's do a different color handle on this one. What do you say?
Yeah, it's not gonna be blue because nobody likes U of A.
Let's do
Wow.
Wow. You guys are lucky my brother's not on this
That
live.
was, I think,
There
a
we
straight
go. I knew
direct
he was gonna pick
hit
blue.
to Mark.
it. As John said so.
Yeah,
So we're gonna do a blue handle with a red tumbler.
cool, Mark. So talk about a little bit. If you're in your shop, you've picked your inventory. What's your next move? What do you do?
It's simple to unbox these, and so they come with the windows on there. So when we're done engraving it, you'll be able to see the tumbler that's inside the window. So all you do is just pull it out of the box, and we're going to go engrave this, and we're going to show you a pro tip on engraving these with no rotary required. So we built a jig to engrave these a special way. So let's head on into the production area, and I'll show you that. To answer your question?
Nice. Well,
Yeah,
while
so-
you do that, I think we have a question.
John, I have a question.
I have a
okay,
question.
so there's nope, you don't get a question yet. You don't have a John Cam. So there are 2 questions actually. One, they asked, what is the most popular color that you've been seeing? And if it's different colors for different sizes, just let us know. And then 2, Sheila said it's not fair. You teased her with the video about the laser at valet tray, and now she needs more information.
Oh, well, maybe talk about that towards the end.
Regarding the most popular color of tumblers, so your whites and your blacks are always going to be your most popular, just because those are like the most gender neutral. They fit the widest audience of people, so you always want to carry a little bit more of the white and the black colors. But then it just really depends on the season or the design that you're going after. So, you know, if we're doing 4th of July, 250th anniversaries, then yeah, it's going to be red, white, and blue. But overall, black and white, you want to keep more of those on stock. That's typically what sells more for MakerFlo as well. We see more blacks and whites going just because they work for any occasion. You know, if one of your customers has a very specific color that maybe we don't have, maybe it's like a lime green or something unique, then typically like a secondary color is a white or a black that would work for that customer or that school.
Marc's dropping knowledge
on the seasons. Yeah, a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, I didn't know he knew all this.
All right, so so if you just joined us, Marc and John are actually going to show us how they are going to engrave 6 tumblers using a jig. They are at the Marc, what did you call it? At the Flow, what? The Flow production?
What did I call it?
Flow Engraving? Flow Studio? Flow Production?
No, I'm at the Flow Studio, Flow Production. They're going to show you real quick how to engrave, and they're going to be using our 20-ounce powder coated. I think he said 5 white and that red one. I think that's what he said. I'm not sure, but yeah. So let us know. Take it away, Marc.
Okay, so we're going to show you guys the file that we've set up. So these files are available on. You can get them by DMing us live22. And so this is the jig that we've set up to engrave these. So right now we have the designs. We have them laying horizontal like this. So essentially that design is going to be engraved like this. But let me show you guys the jig that we've built to engrave these flat. So the machine that we're working with is a bed size of 32 inches by 18 inches. So it's a pretty big bed size, but this concept can work for smaller bed sizes too. What we've done is we've cut out these slots to put the 20-ounce tumbler in like that. And because these tumblers are no taper, they're completely flat, this is perfect for engraving. Now, the pro tip that you can typically hack is when you are going to focus your laser beam, you can stick to about 1.75 inches of engraving on these tumblers without going out of focus. So as long as your width of your design is 1.75 or less, you can focus that on the side of the tumbler, and typically this will engrave perfectly around the whole tumbler here in that 1.75 inches. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I've made these bigger. That way you can showcase that what happens when it goes over the edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so these are 2 inches.
If it gets out of focus, you'll start seeing that, and we'll show that in the demo. So when you guys are engraving the MakerTwist tumblers, you first want to make sure that the lid is on there securely, nice and tight, because that will be where you align your engraving at. Because you want to align the sipping part of the mouth with your engraving. So I typically use that notch on the lid to mark the center of the tumbler, or you can put your handle on if you feel more comfortable with that, and just mark the center of your engraving once you have the handle on.
So I don't know if you mentioned what design you're going to be using, but this is one of the designs that you can receive free during the live. So again, there is five.
There's 6 designs, and we're engraving. Yeah, we're engraving all 6 of them right now. We're gonna do it live.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, so
Must
this is
have
one
added
of
one.
them, just in case you weren't able to see on their screen right there on their monitor that they have. This is one of them right here, and I'll show the rest of them while they do the engraving part.
Yep. So cool. So Marc's gonna add it, and he's gonna show you how it kind of looks when you add it. So here's the red one. He put it in the slot. Now, Marc, where does the tab go?
So I have the tab. It either needs to be on the very top or the very bottom. So on this one, I have the tab at the very top. Let's get that in focus. There we go. So I have it at top. So that means the center of our engraving is going to be right here. Okay, so that's going to be sticking upwards. And then we've already measured this jig to where the designs go to make sure that it's centered on the tumbler. So that should be good to go.
Cool. We want to.
The only other thing was the focus. With the focus tool. There it is. So let me show you guys the focus real quick. So when we're focusing it, we'll typically bring the bed up about 0.2 inches. We bring the bed up out of focus. That way it'll engrave on the sides, on both sides, and in the middle as well. where the hack is bringing the bed up about 0.2 inches out of focus. That way you can engrave around that curve slightly without any issues. You can use this choice. Okay.
And how many watts is your machine that you're using there?
The watts, this is 75 watts. Can you hear us?
Yes, we heard you. 75 watts.
Sweet. So it's 75 watts, and Marc's gonna hit play, and we're gonna watch these engrave in real time. So we want to show you guys how quick these engrave when they're flat. So when I designed these, I made these absolutely gigantic, so we could show you guys what happens, you know, when you engrave side to side. If you go too far to the left or right, if it loses focus, when it comes in focus. So we're going to show you guys how all this works. Yeah, Sam.
Yeah, so we got a question. They're asking if there's any known jig designs for rotaries, for wraps, or larger designs, like for all sizes, like 3D prints. So I was going to let them know we don't have ones here at MakerFlo for them, but we do work with a few talented people who make some jigs specifically for our products. So one of them is Daniel at Alive Pixels, and another one is Ash over with Chipped Builds. So both of those people make different kinds of jigs for different products that are specifically MakerFlo, but we don't really have any files for you here at the moment, unfortunately. So hopefully that helps. And then they're really excited to see this. Someone else asked, who do we DM for the files? That's going to be MakerFlo on Instagram or Facebook. So just pop in like you're sending us a message and type in live22. That's it. All one word. Okay.
So while the guys do that part, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this UV DTF another try. This time I'm going to see if I could place this without any of the little pieces ripping. But that is great. You got 6 tumblers engraving all at once there. And again, I believe John said that is 75 watts, that they're engraver that is 75 watts.
All right, this printer's still going here. In about a few minutes, we'll have this this tumbler done, and we'll show you what came out about it.
Cool. And I mirrored your camera, Marc, just so that the MakerFlo logo is readable.
The what?
I mirrored your camera just so that the MakerFlo logos on your hat and shirt are readable.
That's all about branding. That's coming up tomorrow. I appreciate the branding there.
Well,
you know we care.
I'm glad you're talking about branding, because we did mention you have a new podcast, a live podcast episode coming up this Thursday. Do you want to speak a little bit about it and where they can watch it, and if they miss episodes, where can they go back and watch it?
Yeah. So we're going live tomorrow. It's going to be the John and Marc podcast, Making with Purpose, and it's all about branding. And so it's going to be 4 o'clock PST to catch that live. And, you know, usually our podcasts are recorded, but this one's going to be live. So it might be a little off-hinged and off script. And we hope to bring you guys knowledge on really the in-depth knowledge on branding and what, you know, personal experiences of what we've done with MakerFlo and our other businesses, and how branding goes beyond just a logo and your brand colors. You know, there's a lot more to branding, and essentially it's what, you know, it's what people think about you and say about your company when you're not in the room. That's essentially what branding is. We're going to go in depth about it tomorrow, and we're also planning to have a worksheet that that you guys can follow along with as well.
And remember, this is going to be live, so make sure you guys, when you guys join, make sure you guys have your questions ready. These guys are all about answering questions, so make sure you guys bring your A game, write them down, don't forget them if you start thinking about them right now, and share them with them. I'm sure the guys will love to, again, share some knowledge. Yeah, Sam.
Okay, so question, and this is from Marc. Marc has come doing his research, so Marc, I'm sure you'll appreciate this. But Marc with the K is asking, completely unrelated question. On your guys' YouTube on AI, they mentioned an agency for SEO. What agency? Is that SNA that you guys are talking about?
Yeah. So if you're looking for somebody to help you with AI, GEO, SEO, highly recommend Arpit and Tristy. Their company is great, and their company is called SNA. And so, do we have them on our website, John? Yeah, I think in one of our blogs we have SNA and a link to their website. Or maybe you can put it in chat back to them, Sam, how to spell that. But we highly recommend working with them. They have a lot of knowledge in the maker industry. They work with a lot of makers already, so they're very familiar with the industry.
Perfect. I just added their website to the chat. I will say the website should look a little familiar because when I go to the website, the first thing I see is a picture from the MakerFlo Success Lounge at APA.
Nice.
So they're definitely our friends.
Which we didn't mention, we are going to be in Texas in a couple of months. So if you're in the Texas area, at the end of August, I believe, 29th. I can't remember the correct date. Can you correct me on that, Sam?
For what?
29th. We're going to be in Texas.
Sounds right.
Sounds about right. Yeah, we will be in Texas, and it should be a lot of fun. We were there last year. We were able to meet a lot of people, tons of people that we had met through video chat and met in person. It was a lot of fun. So if you're in the area, make sure you check it out. I'm sure we'll have more information as it gets closer to that. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So if you're in Texas, keep an eye out. We'll be there. And
August 27th through the 29th.
27th through the 29th. I knew there was a 29th somewhere. I just didn't know if the beginning or at the end. But yeah, check it out. We'll be there. Yes. Question, Sam.
One more thing. So my friend Layla, who we saw earlier, who we couldn't hear through probably my fault for not showing her how to hook up the sound stuff. But what I will say is I think she has something else planned. So Layla, feel free to throw that next thing that you have planned into the screen. If you need to kick me out, kick me out. But go right ahead.
Kick her out. Kick her out. What do we have going on? What does Layla have planned? Let's see.
Oh,
there it is.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah. All right, guys. Layla has a question for you guys. Which tumbler is your favorite? We got a 20 skinny, we have the 20 classic, and the electroplated. Please share your thoughts, share your votes. Let us know what is your favorite tumbler, and let's keep playing.
Do they put in the letter? I would think. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
I'm gonna put my favorite, which is gonna be electroplated.
C. All right.
Hey, there I am. Hey, me and Liz are on the same page today.
That is great. There you go. And like we're taking a closer look at that tumbler that was engraving. The guys are engraving 6 of our powder coated 20 skinnies on a 75 watt, I believe he said, machine that they have over there at the. I wish I remember what he called it.
Makerspace.
Makerspace.
Is it a Makerspace?
No, he called it something. I don't think it was Makerspace. I think it was.
It's a Makerspace near you.
But yeah, so Marc and John are showing how easily these engrave, and they're engraving 5 white tumblers, which he mentioned that's a lot of the classic ones. It's a lot of the neutral colors that are really popular, mostly year round. But look we're getting a lot of the votes. We're getting votes in. Again, if you haven't voted, make sure you vote. Which tumbler is your favorite? We got 20 skinny, we got our 20 classic, and we got the electroplated. And there's a lot of it's a mix and match.
No, it's team electroplated up in here
right now.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Tell them how to get a free electroplated tonight.
Okay.
All right. Here we
go.
All
right. So
give it all away.
Okay. It's not going to be just a free electroplated. It's going to be more than that, guys. So let's go ahead and actually let me share my screen with you one more time. And I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys real quick how to do this. So let's go Sam Cam. All right. Sam Cam has entered the chat. All right, guys. So for those of you asking where that conference was, this is it. So the Next Level Maker events. This is where we'll be August 27th through 29th at the Gaylord Texan Resort, Grapevine, Texas. I will say that there's going to be more announcements with this coming soon. So I'm not going to spoil anything because they're really big announcements. But I will just say that you want this on your radar. Maybe just preemptively request those days off from work. I don't know. But okay, so
I am.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good, because you'll be there then. All right. So now let's go ahead and show you guys how to get that free sample pack that we were talking about. Okay. So guys, when you're on the MakerFlo site, there's a couple different ways to find this. And we're actually excited to announce a new update on the website. So let's start there. Okay. So what we'll do first is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to Tumblers. Once we're at Tumblers, you kind of have all your different ways to view, right? So powder coated, like we were talking about, electroplated, sublimation. You can shop this way, or let me just show you what happens when you go to powder coated. So now when we go to powder coated, you're going to see a couple different things. You're going to see some tumblers with handles, and then you're going to see some tumblers without handles. The reason for that is because now you can order your tumbler and your handle all in one place. So many people have asked us like, hey, I just want to get it in one click. This is how you do it. So if you're looking for the same color and the same colored handle, this is the perfect option for you. Not only can you order them by the singles, you can also order them by the case. So say you want a case of black 40s with the handles. There we go. Case of 25 added to my cart. Okay. So now that I have that in my cart, let's talk about the free sample. Okay. So let's go back. Now you guys might have seen this shiny picture pop up for you. Let's click on it. So this is how you get that free electroplated tumbler that Marc mentioned. And not only will you get that tumbler, which is a white with gold plating, you'll also get a skinny tumbler, a 20-ounce classic, a 30-ounce, and a 40. So you get one of each, and you get a handle to go with each one of those. So you can see how the MakerTwist system works. You can see if you like it, and you can test a few different colors while you're at it. So add this right here, starter pack, add that to your cart. Because I have the other case in there, I've already hit that $99 minimum. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to checkout. And next, we're going to go ahead and type in the code, which is going to be right here. We're typing in live22. Okay. And let's click apply and see what happens.
It's like magic.
It is. So see how it just became free? Now we get that sample pack for free to try out. And we got our handles and our tumblers all in one swoop. So hopefully that is pretty cool, guys. Check that out. I see that there's still 143 people just on YouTube. So we might have to do another giveaway in a few minutes here, but I'm gonna hand it back to John and Marc because I've kind of been hoarding the screen.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go back to you guys.
Guys, the offer is only good till tonight. So this is one of our live offers and specials. These come while they're available. So if you've been interested in the MakerTwist tumblers, we're giving basically the $60 sample pack away for you to you for free. I see somebody in the chat asking about a sublimation sample pack. We do have that available as well. Just search sample pack in the search bar on the MakerFlo website, and then you'll see all of our sample packs. And I think it's on the second or third line. You'll see the Tumbler sublimation sample pack. But for tonight's offer, it's just the MakerTwist sample pack that we're offering. So go get it while you can, and congrats to those that have already taken the deal. So you do have to use that promo code. I see some questions in the chat. Do you have to put the code in? Yes, live22. Put that code in at checkout. Good tonight only. That'll make it completely free. So while you guys are doing that, let me show you the tumbler that came out.
All right, let's take a look.
So,
Can you give us a time? How long did it take?
well, we did.
Remember,
three
you did
tumblers.
2.5 minutes of tumbler.
Yeah, it took 7 minutes, so about 2.5 minutes per tumbler. And so this is what we got right now. And so I haven't cleaned this or anything. And that's the tumbler that this is part of the free design pack that we have today as well.
Nice.
This is the 250 America edition.
That's really nice. And again, if you just heard Marc say these are the free designs that you will get when you DM Live22, right?
Live22.
Live22. You'll
right,
be
guys.
able to receive those designs for free.
I've got some, I like to call this the secret sauce. You know, there's like watch the Space Jam movie. Dan, I know you watch Space Jam.
Oh, absolutely.
This is the
Absolutely.
MakerFlo.
We've all seen Space Jam.
Yes. So with the secret sauce, you just put that on the towel. DM us to get the secret sauce. I'm just kidding. And then all you're going to do is take the, it's LA Awesome, guys, that we're using. Just spray LA Awesome onto a microfiber rag, and you'll be able to see how easily this stuff cleans up. So look at that. Just barely even, just a few wipes on there, and it takes away all those dust particles. Whoops. I'll get you back up here. You're going to take away all those dust particles, and it just a clean engraving. Now remember, this was done laying flat. Look at the detail and how we were able to accomplish this engraving laying flat. How wide did you make these designs, John?
2 inches wide.
2 inches wide?
Yeah.
Wow, that's stretching it a little bit. So typically I recommend about 1.75, but John went 2 inches to see what would happen, and we still caught the details on the ends. Now, sometimes like the small details in the text with it being just slightly out of focus, you might have some slight issues with like the dots and the A and stuff. But for the most part, if your design's not overly detailed, that hack that we just showed you, laying them flat on the jig, will work great. And then our machine, we can fit 15 at one time. So that whole print, we can do basically 2 minutes per tumbler. It'll take us 30 minutes to do 15 tumblers. And that's how you really scale your production as you grow your business to do more and more tumblers at one time.
So I saw that someone was asking how to do the electroplated engrave. So that's what I'm doing on my end here. I showed you.
There you go.
There you go. I showed the other two, but this is the white rainbow edition. As you can see the reflection on it, how it shifts colors. This is the electroplated rainbow one, and then I have the gold one here as well. There you go. And then the other white one here, electroplated rainbow one.
Those look dope.
There you go. Question. We have a question.
Yes. Just real quick. So we've had a few people asking us. They're at, well, one thing. Okay. So Joanna, I see she's asking for help. She ordered without the code. Is there any way you can fix it for me? Joanna, as long as you hit 99 and then added the sample pack after that, I will get that corrected for you. So go ahead and email collabs@makerflo.com. I've got one other person I'm following up with today, but I will respond to you as well. Don't worry. Now, there's a few people also asking me how to DM us. Okay. So I am on Instagram right now, and I'm going to show you guys. So let me go ahead and I'm going to share my screen one more time. And we're going to look at how to do this. Okay, guys? So can everybody now see my screen? Let's go to this mode. I think that would be easier. Okay. So everyone can see the screen, right? I'm going to move this over just a little bit so you can see a little better. Okay. But yeah, everybody can see it. I'm on my friend Viri's message right now. She's letting me know about a giveaway. But here's what you do. Okay, guys? So once you are in Instagram, go ahead, and if you message MakerFlo all the time like I do, they're going to be right here on top. So let's go ahead and click on MakerFlo. All right. And then I'm going to go down here into the messages, and I'm going to type in live 22. Now, this also works on Facebook. So either on Facebook or Instagram, go to our MakerFlo account and just send us a private message. Okay. So I'm going to hit live 22 and then let's see, is anything going to happen? I really hope so. There it is. Okay. So that's when it started to pop up. Now you'll notice on the desktop version, you're not able to see what's popping up. That's totally normal. On your cellular device through the app, you will see what's popping up and you'll be able to get those free files that we're talking about. The recap will be available soon because obviously we're still here. So, you know, what are we going to recap? And then the replay as well will be available to you as well. So hopefully that answers your guys' question. DM us on Instagram or Facebook for those free files. Live 22 is also the code you want to use for that free sample pack after you've hit $99. But yeah, so hopefully those demos helped. And I don't know, I'm going to ask Mark, can I do a giveaway?
Yeah, I'll get a quick shout out. We got some first-time customers. Shout out to Carrie Mallory. She says, first-time customer, just got my first order last week. Been in the industry for 20 years, and I'm very impressed. I'm glad
that's the first one that came out.
Yeah.
Like, wow,
we're glad to meet, Carrie, and welcome to the MakerFlo squad. And we're here for your success. So hopefully you see a lot. Your customers are impressed with the MakerFlo products, the packaging, the innovation, the quality. That's what we're all about. Also, shout out to WA Fun Factor. Got my first order today. Nice quality and love the packaging. So congrats, guys, on those new packages you guys are getting.
Can I
yeah, and thank you for the feedback as well. We appreciate the feedback. We always love to hear that you guys are happy. And again, even if you weren't happy, we want to know those. We want to know that too because we want to fix it here on our end. So yeah,
John's got something to say.
No, I just like to complicate things. I'm wondering if Sam can show the new product we're gonna be coming out with. A couple of people asked if we have any new products to showcase. She has something flat that's a transformer. And I don't know if you guys have any over there. Maybe we can show towards the end.
Yeah, they're in my office.
Ooh,
I'm in Danny's
right
now. So Danny, why don't you find an engraved one?
All right.
Yeah.
Let me finish this tumbler though, real quick. So
but there's also a question for you guys, and this has come up a few times, so I want to make sure we get it answered. Is MakerFlo ever going to do other single electroplated colors like blue or pink?
All right.
Not at the moment. We're still trying to make sure we stabilize our inventory and see what is popular and make sure that we're able to fulfill, the quantities that you guys are needing. Electroplate's been a hot one, so we're still trying to build our inventory to make sure we can scale with you guys. So, but we do appreciate that feedback. We're always looking for what you guys are looking for, so keep that coming. And hey, if we get enough requests of something, you never know, we might elevate that to the top of the list and get that done.
Did anyone see what I sneakily was carrying over my head just now? No? Excellent. Go ahead, Mark.
Oh, okay. So this is engraved. We're going to twist this tumbler off. And so this is the MakerFlo twist lid with the gasket and leak-proof lid. And then we're going to simply take our handle and we're going to unpackage it and get the foam off there. And then we're going to twist this on.
You're not doing it right.
You're gonna dance.
Hey,
we're going to twist it on. And then you're going to take it. So, guys, the handle adds about 3 ounces on all the tumblers. So when you twist that on, you can then twist the clear one on like this. And then there you go. You've got the MakerTwist 20-ounce skinny tumbler with the blue handle. And then I'm ready to just sip and go with this. You can close it for leak proof. You can just throw in that matching silicone straw right in the lip area. And there you go. Ready to roll.
There you go. Easy as that.
Yeah, and this is what I lined up the engraving to. So that notch was where I lined up that engraving, and then boom, it's centered. Now, if this went on, if I want to switch this handle to the other side, it is ambidextrous, guys. So all you do is you untwist it, and you just catch the other notch, and look, the handle ends up on the other side. Easy as that.
There you go.
And you can do the same thing on the clear lid. You just untwist it, twist it back on, and catch the other notch, and boom, it's on the other side.
There you go. There you go. What does that mean? What does that sound?
Okay.
What's home or what?
All right.
No.
So there's a couple of things. One, someone was sad that they didn't get their speaker with their order tonight. I'm not sad because the offers are not combinable. So you got the better deal if you got the sample pack. Way better deal.
Or just buy it for $10. It's totally worth it.
You didn't miss out. You got a much better deal. And then Annette asked, can you mix the colors in the case if you order tonight with the free sample pack? So the sample pack is those set colors that I showed you. That's it. But as far as what you order to get to $99, absolutely. Mix and match it. Build your bundle. Make your own case. But if you're ordering just a case, it's going to be one color, if that makes sense to you. So hopefully that helps. For the rest of you, I just rang that bell. So Layla, I don't know if we can, maybe the wheel is done taking a nap. Maybe it's ready to wake up and try again. Oh, here it is. It's back, guys. Capital Live 22. So all one word, LIVE 22, no spaces. Capital Live 22. Let's get the names in there. I'm going to just put mine in there too. Let's see if it works. No, I'm just kidding. So go ahead, guys. Live 22. Put those in the chat. And for anybody who's curious, why should I put Live 22 in the chat? Here's what we're giving away on Facebook and YouTube, because that's all that the wheel recognizes at the moment. We're giving away that sample pack, okay? So that sample pack is going to have that white gold-plated hydro, and it's also going to have the yellow 20-ounce skinny. It's also going to have, man, I thought I had all of them top of my head, but it's going to have a 20-ounce classic. It's going to have a 30-ounce and a 40-ounce, all with their matching handles. So you're going to get 5 different tumblers to try, test out, see if you like them. It's a pretty amazing set. So you're going to get all 5 of those for free, one person. And because you guys really wanted the speaker, we're throwing in the speaker and we're throwing in the apron. So that way, when you craft, you can be wearing your MakerFlo apron and really show off all of the swag that you have, right? So any second now, this wheel's going to catch up. Make sure you're typing capital Live 22. The first name I saw pop up was Donna. So Donna, good job. You were the first one to get on there. But I think Layla's refreshing that for us right now. And as long as the internet agrees with us, we'll have some names on that wheel real soon. And in the meantime, I see that you guys are enjoying. I was going to ask, like, are you guys having fun with this? But there's so many Live 22s coming in. I know that they're having fun with this because I'm just having fun watching them.
Yeah. While those are coming in, last part of the packaging I wanted to show you, Sam, is once you put the handle on there, we've actually designed the box to fit the handle. So that's why when the tumbler comes in the box, you have a little piece of foam at the top. It usually comes with this piece of foam. Just take that piece of foam out, and that allows space for the handle. And then this slot in the box, the handle fits perfectly in there. So then you can just close that up, and then the engraving is displayed right there in your gift box. So now when this is sitting, you know, in your production area, you can easily see all the colors you have, all the designs you have. There's no more, you don't have to write with a Sharpie on top of the box what name it is. It's a beautiful presentation for not only you and your shop, but also your customers.
Awesome. That's a great point too, because not a lot of companies think about like the after effect, right? Like, oh, you can just add on a handle. It's like, oh, you can add on a handle and it fits in the box we already gave you.
Yeah. I see somebody on Facebook was asking about the, they said that the free speaker is in their cart, but it wasn't giving them the other offer. So if you're shopping on our website tonight, you can only use one offer at a time. So we recommend using the Live22 coupon code to get that free sample pack. Just remove that speaker off of there if it's trying to override something. So it's best to go with the sample pack offer.
And type in Live22 because you might win a speaker right now.
Type live. How many people we got going? Look at this coming in.
Yeah, I see a lot coming in. Danny, do you want to check on Layla and see how that's going over there? Oh, it's coming back.
It's coming back.
Okay, it's got more names on it. Not quite as many names as I'd like to see, but it's getting there.
Somebody says I love the apron, and the aprons are on super sale right now. They're only $5. So if you guys want an apron, just add that to your order tonight. $5 for a beautiful denim MakerFlo apron. I'll see if John can maybe find one around here. Maybe you guys have one. You can show off the apron. It's a great thing to wear in your shop to keep your clothes clean.
I will say too, someone else mentioned that they didn't capitalize the first time. So guys, if you're typing Live22, it's got to be all caps, all one word, no spaces. So capital LIVE and the numbers 22. Okay, all in one sentence ish. So make sure you guys are typing it in that way. And then for the person who said that they had their apron only last a few days, I'm sorry about that. It is a jean apron though, and it's the kind of jeans you don't want to wash.
Oh, there's John getting
so
ready.
It's a hand wash only kind of a situation.
There's John getting ready, like
Oh, is it the battle of the aprons?
Going to wash dishes or something. But yeah, this is our.
Why does yours look so much different, John?
Because it's like 2 years old. It's been worn.
Yeah.
So you're saying the aprons do last as long as you don't put them in the washer.
Don't put them
the apron here
in the dryer.
Yeah, this is like an OG apron. This is old.
Hand wash, hand dry.
First one you made, huh?
You guys shrunk that apron too, huh?
A little bit.
You got your MakerFlo right there. You got your pocket right on top, and then you got extra pockets at the bottom right there. You can see.
That had to be like a first iteration of the apron. All right, there's a lot of names on here.
That does look full.
Do you want to check with Layla if we are good
Sure,
to
absolutely.
spin this?
Let's see what Layla says. And Layla says,
all right, let's go, guys. Let's spin this wheel. Again, this is for one of those MakerTwist sample packs, an apron, and a speaker. Okay, so we're about to have a winner real soon. Okay, Get Printed 3D. Get Print 3D.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You just won yourself a whole sample pack. On top of that pack, you're also getting an apron, so you can get some cool jams this summer, and a speaker, which is opposite of what I wanted to say. So the speaker is for the cool jams. The apron is for you to look cool in. Okay. So it was just so exciting that I had to say it backwards. So guys, congratulations again. And make sure you're DMing us your email because I cannot send you a package without your information. So on Instagram or Facebook, DM us your email. I have your name here. So mention that and your email, and we got you taken care of.
Awesome. Congratulations one more time. Thank you guys for playing all along. We hope that you guys enjoy these lives. I saw someone in the comment a minute ago saying like they enjoy their lives no matter what the topic is. And so again, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys joining us here. And again, if it's your first time, we do this every Tuesday. We go live. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And again, we just don't know what's going to happen on live. So you want to make sure that you're here. You're here and you don't miss anything because you just never know. We from speakers to Marc and John, you never know. So you don't want to miss it. And again, if you do miss it, don't worry. You can go ahead and rewatch the lives on our YouTube channel. And what, you're handing me something? Or?
No, I'm trying to. I'm trying to make a shot happen. We'll see what actually happens when I turn into that camera.
Okay. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna stop so you can.
With John and Marc's blessing, I have something to show the people.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Do I have your blessings?
I mean, John is above me, so I guess so.
John's literally telling them not to leave because I'm going to show them something.
again, you just never know what you'll see in the live, and this is one of them right here.
What is this, guys? What is? I wanted it to be ominous like this, to where you couldn't really see.
That's beautiful. Oh, look at those colors.
Whoa! You guys see this?
What a tease.
You guys see that? You guys see that?
Oh,
Okay, new things are coming soon. That's all I have to say. That's it. That was it.
Man, that is rough.
Thank you guys for staying on this late. Sheila, I don't have any answers for you as far as dates or anything like that. But I will say they're in 10 colors. So that's probably more info than I think I'm allowed to give out. So I'm going to stop there because I see a look from Marc. And here you go, Danny.
More info. I mean, unless Marc wants to talk about it, but besides that, I think that's all the
They're so excited.
Yeah, that's all the
that's a beautiful cliffhanger. What a way to end it there. Yeah.
I'd be pretty pissed. Who's kind of pissed?
Again, just stay tuned. You just never know. Again, Tuesdays we're here, we're live, and we just don't know what we don't know what to expect. We kind of plan it out. This is the way it's going to go, and it always ends up turning into something else. So for all of you guys who have joined us from the start, I think you guys have seen these lives change a few different ways, and I hope you guys are enjoying this version of it. Again, we go live Tuesdays here on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Replays are on YouTube. Marc and John have a new podcast episode coming out this Thursday, and it's live. Don't forget, make sure you guys join. Have your questions ready. I know John and Marc love a challenge, so if you want to stomp them, go for it. They're up for the challenge. What else? Any last words, Marc?
Shout out to some people in the chat. Joe Flores, he's always showing up for our lives. I don't think he's missed one yet.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks for showing up. Pamela says, love you guys. Can't wait to see you in Texas. We'll see you there at Next Level Maker Conference, Pamela. Excited to see you. And just a lot of love in the chat. Mark Thurman says, what are the settings for electroplated? Go to the product page. We do try to put the settings on each product page towards the bottom. And we have more stuff coming on that very soon. So we're trying to help you guys on the settings as much as we can. And yeah, just a lot of love in the comments.
4 p.m. Arizona time. Someone asked what time. 4 p.m. Arizona time. That's this Thursday. And again, it's going to be live, so it should be a lot of fun. Unexpected. I kind of have a feeling it might be something like the lives here. So you never know. Yeah, well, I think we have one question.
Yes. Well, it's a quick fun fact, actually. So, Joe, just know that last week, John and Marc actually packed your order. So, yeah, you remember you told me that's the Joe. It's the same guy.
I know
you packed that order.
Yeah.
So you might find something a little different from what was placed on your order, but it's okay. We still hooked you up, and just know that these guys, they did it.
Yeah, and make sure you rate it too. Let us know how well their packaging was, okay? Because that's very important to hear, and we want to make sure that even Marc and John get it down to the knot. So
I picked it. John packaged it, so it was a
yin and yang. So if it was packed. Think wrong, it's John's fault.
Yeah. But hey, shout out to John and you guys making these awesome designs. I don't think these got enough love tonight. There was 6 different designs on the live. This one was a teacher one. Teacher gifts are perfect timing for this as the school semester ends. We've got some Father's Day designs. And so again, if you guys want these designs, they're free. You have to DM us the word live22. You'll also get a recap of the live. So if you missed anything, if you're tuning in late, DM us. You'll get the free files. You'll get a recap on the live. You get the link to the replay and everything. So a lot of good stuff in the DMs.
Awesome. We have one last question that Sam's going to go ahead and
yes.
What is it?
Well, it's 2.
2?
Okay. So one, they're asking, are the product boxes branded? And I said, no, it's just a tiny embossment, but I don't know if we want to show them really quick.
I got it
right
here.
See the reflection? Like you can't even see it because it's not colored. But that MF, that's the embossment right there, okay? Yeah, so that's all the branding that you'll see. And then someone else said something that this was their first live from Kingman. We got a lot of first timers in here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And honestly, if you had fun, tell your friends because we do this every Tuesday. And for anybody who's not sure when to join the podcast, it's actually the live link is available on YouTube, both on the MakerFlo YouTube and on the John and Marc YouTube account. So you can actually opt in for alerts right now so you don't miss it. And then lastly, someone's asking about settings for the X-Tool F2 or the P3. So we have an F2 Ultra. We do not have the UV one. However, we have an influencer who just got one. Another influencer has had one, so we might have settings for you soon. And then for the P3, it's still in its crate, so it's going to be a minute. But we do have something exciting launching with settings soon. And in the meantime, ChatGPT AI, it's your friend. Tell it what machine you're using, tell it what you're trying to accomplish, what you're looking for, and it's going to give you a good basic place to start. Okay, so hopefully that helps for now. The rest of our settings are all on MakerFlo Pro, so make sure you check it out there. And hopefully I answered all the questions. And back to you guys.
All right. Well, let's try one more time. Any last words?
We could be here all night, Danny. There's always last words, and don't even get John involved in this. He'll be here all freaking night.
Oh well, I'm gonna grab a seat then. I'm gonna get a chair. I'm gonna sit down and get comfortable.
I mean, let's see everybody show up on Thursday for our live podcast. It's going to start a little bit earlier than this one, so something new. Doing a live podcast on Thursday. Please, everybody, come show some love. Bring your toughest questions.
Can I get a word
and,
in?
No, get out of here.
No.
Get out of here. The face tracking is on me. Watch this.
No, watch
This
this.
is face tracking me.
I could change it.
No.
Wow, he's hogging the freaking camera the whole time. I've been sitting here on the side. He has me on the sideline the whole
He
time.
changed the face
Hey, you've
tracking.
been doing a great job though. Okay,
He's very
cheering them on.
selfish.
That's
So welcome to being a moderator.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys, jokes aside, I hope you guys come for the podcast. Marc and I, Marc keeps saying, we have the worksheet. We're really actually trying to do something a little bit different on the podcast because everyone's running podcasts. But with the worksheet, what we're trying to show everybody is how MakerFlo has done, their branding and if it's working. So we actually are going to make it interactive where we kind of want to make it an interactive podcast. So we're super excited about that to see, how MakerFlo is working and if our branding works. And if it does, we have this worksheet so you guys can actually do your own branding that way too. So we're super excited about it. It's going to be totally live. There's going to be absolutely no recording. So, having me there is probably going to be super off the chain. And I'm sure Sam has been prepping it for a week already. So it's going to be fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, not only for you, Marc and John, but Sarah, who we had earlier today joining us. We appreciate all of you guys and all of you guys watching. Again, we appreciate it. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do these shenanigans that we do here on Tuesday. So with that said, I hope you guys have a great night. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will catch you on the next one here from the Flow Studio, and you'll just never know what to expect. So we'll see you in the next one. Good night, everyone.
Good to see you guys. Thank you.
Bye.